This week, we've got a ton of crazy news coming out of Milwaukee and a whole bunch of tool reviews you won't want to miss. This is your Power Tool Week in Review. Today's episode is brought to you by Ohio Power Tool, Pro Tools, Pro Service at the best prices at ohiopowertool.com. And Skill, the tools to do the job, the technology to do it better. Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I'm Rob. This week, the show is going to be a little bit quick because I've got to travel this week and don't have much time. Why? To quote the fabled Kanye West, because my life is dope and I do dope. Let's kick off this week with Milwaukee, who had a lot to say. First off, they officially announced a new 2-inch M18 Fuel PEX expander with a crazy speed improvement. Then they announced these new job site safety helmets with chin straps so they don't fall off right when you need them. But the big news came late last Friday night. We received an email from Milwaukee, unlike any we had seen before. It wasn't a press release, it was an odd casual note just letting us know that they're going to launch a freaking M18 lawnmower. No biggie. As it turns out, some point of sale material was accidentally put up early in an Ace Hardware, and it had a photo of the mythical mower on it. A fellow by the name of Jake took a photo of it and shared it on Instagram and Reddit. So, with the cat peeking out of the bag, Milwaukee decided to confirm a mower was coming and just about nothing else. Now, this was my favorite part of the news. My buddy Clint over at Tool Review Zone got the same email and told this story.
It was just sent to me literally a couple hours ago. I was out to dinner and I was going to go see a movie with the kids and the wife, and they're not happy with me now because I have to bring this to you.
That was so funny to me because when I got the email, I was out shopping with my wife and also demanded we go home immediately and wasn't popular at my house either. The things we do for Tool News, eh, Clint? So the official information from Milwaukee is this. There's a mower coming in 2022 called the Milwaukee M18 Fuel 21-inch self-propelled mower. There's only one mower coming. It's powered by M18 batteries, one or two, we don't know, but considering they also revealed that this mower is not aimed at homeowners but at landscapers, most of us agree there will have to be at least two batteries in there, even if one takes over after the other one dies. They also told us that official photos and more details are coming soon. The man in the Man Caver Tools Cave continued his series of Milwaukee vs. Flex videos, this time using even bigger batteries. The contenders are their flagship impacts, and the results were pretty much what you'd expect. The Milwaukee won out in the end, but as Dave points out, these impacts are both insanely fast. At this point, we're starting to split hairs on tools that are so powerful, most users will never max them out. But while both impacts did well, the socket adapters from Makita did not. Some commenters suggested that he try Husky adapters, as Tim from Shop Tool Reviews found them to be the best. The mysterious Dino Jocks over at TTC reached out to the land of the rising sun to get their mitts on a Makita impact not yet available here. This time it was the Makita TD172D in an extra special DeWalt yellow. Now Makita has a long history of producing exceptional impacts, and this one doesn't disappoint. Unfortunately, the Torque Test channel uses a proper testing platform and takes price into account when determining which tool is best. Weirdos. And because it's insanely expensive to import one of these impacts, the final numbers were not super great. But, as they point out, it's still a solid tool, and if you're already deep in the Makita battery platform, you won't be disappointed. You'll be poorer, but not disappointed. Now, this wasn't the only testing they did at TTC this week. They also put a new Fisher to the test and found it to be solid in their hands, quiet on the job, and pretty much better than anything else they've ever tested. You'll really want to watch this one as well. Remember, guys, every video we feature here each week gets embedded into a single article on our website where you can watch them all in a row if you'd like. Now, Vince over at VCG was talking about the newly announced Milwaukee Hole-Dozer hole saws, but he's not convinced you should buy the new kit. Sure, they're super aggressive, and thanks to the carbide teeth, they're nothing but heavy duty. The problem is, Vince thinks there's a deal on an 8-piece bimetal hole saw kit from Milwaukee that makes them worth choosing over the new carbide tooth versions. Why? Because at only $39.88, it comes in a half pack-out organizer, which is worth $35 on its own. Yeah, that's pretty compelling. Now, unfortunately, shortly after filming, the prices at Home Depot jumped dramatically, specifically on Milwaukee hole saws. But as one commenter pointed out, they placed an order, then called customer support at Home Depot and asked them to match the price that Vince found during a live video, and they did. So there's a chance you could still grab this deal. Now, Vince is well known for crazy tool deals like this, and they don't always last. So be sure to get subscribed to VCG so you don't miss the deal that just might be perfect for you. And finally today, the boys at Oz Tool Talk apparently sailed over to New Zealand, kidnapped Scott Brown, and had him make a video for them that's unbelievably calming to watch. All right, we're not going to play the whole 13 minutes, but I can promise you that if we had, you wouldn't complain. And the text does say that the video was shot and edited by Dwayne, but this footage and music has Scott Brown all over it, which is a very good thing. So if you're looking to relax and watch an Aussie make cookies in the woods for a while with a cool chainsaw, Dwayne has you covered. You know, Oz Tool Talk is pretty bearable when Mike and Dwayne don't talk. Don't worry, boys, Sarah will be back to defend you in just 2 weeks. Now for Tool Talk this week, I want to talk about a big event coming up next Wednesday. On August 11th at Ohio Power Tool Store in Columbus, Ohio, there will be a fan event, which will be attended by Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt, and more. There will be promos, giveaways, and you'll have a chance to meet Clint from Tool Review Zone, Vince from VCG, and myself. It will run from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We're planning tool challenges that will give you a chance to prove that you're better with a drill or recip than even Vince. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that no matter how far away you come from, it's worth the trip. So I hope you come out. I'd love to meet as many of you as I can, and I know Vince and Clint would as well. Plus, if you're a power tool content creator on any platform and you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you. Simply reach out at info@koptool.com and let me know that you'll be coming. This should be a ton of fun, and I hope to see you there. Now, last week we saw new tools from DeWalt in Milwaukee, which you can watch right there. I want to thank Skill and Ohio Power Tool for sponsoring this episode. Guys, we couldn't do it without you. If you like this episode, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. And if you loved it, well, we hope you subscribe. Have a safe weekend, and hopefully I'll see you next Wednesday at Ohio Power Tool. If not, I'll see you next week.